Welcome back to the Championship Gaming Series 2008 North America regular season. I'm DJ Weed. Joining me, of course, is Swoozy, and we
in the building.
are moving over to Counter-Strike Source. It is also in the building, and we've got Complexity versus OPTX, basically 1 and 2 team from last year facing off now, and both teams have some roster changes. We're going to review those right now. Let's look at Los Angeles Complexity first. We've got Fraud, Rambo, Storm, Warden.
Who's that in the white shirt there?
Haynes has been added
Haynes,
too.
where's Zet?
Zet has, well, he's not with Complexity anymore. So a very, very strong Counter-Strike lineup here in Source. Of course, you guys know these guys from pre-CGS, from CGS.
World Finals.
Yeah.
I heard these guys get mobbed when they go to Asia. Like, they have to hire bodyguards
probably true.
to fight the little girls off.
It is probably true. And let's meet their opponents. Get San Francisco OPTX up here. War Machine, GRT, Mo, Clown, and Paradox.
Now, GRT, that's a new name. I
and
don't
Paradox.
think that was, what happened there?
POS and FAM, well, you know, it's the GM's call, and this is where it starts to get interesting, you know. Yeah, you could redraft the same team, try to get the same performance out of them, maybe a better performance, or you have the opportunity to draft some new up-and-coming players, and maybe that's what was going through Cat Hunter's mind when she put together this new Counter-Strike Source team for OPTX.
They look serious, boy.
So we've met both the teams. Let's find out how Counter-Strike Source works here in the Championship Gaming Series.
Counter-Strike Source is a first-person shooter that pits 2 5-man teams against each other. A team of terrorists versus a team of counter-terrorists. Each round, the terrorist goal is to plant and detonate a bomb. The counter-terrorist goal is to defuse their bomb. Another effective way to win the round is for either team to eradicate all members of the opposite team. The game is split into 2 halves consisting of 9 rounds each, and each round lasts 80 seconds. At halftime, the terrorist and counter-terrorist teams switch roles. The first team to win 10 rounds wins the game, but every winning round counts as 1 point towards the team's match total.
And there you go, pretty simple. Well, you know, after you've watched a few matches, it gets pretty simple. And the map that we're going to be playing on today is Dust 2. If you've ever played Counter-Strike, whether it's 1.6 or Source, you've probably played Dust 2 before. There you see the T-spawn, of course, all the way down the middle. That's that famous op shot that those guys try to make to pick away at the various guys, CT going to the B bomb site. There's a shot of the A as well, and you know, it's very nicely set out. Obviously, 2 bomb sites that we go to, and I'm ready to rock and roll if you're ready to rock and roll.
I want to see it happen, man. Let's
Sounds like we're going live,
They're
buddy.
getting pumped back there.
And I've got to boost myself here so I can
for it.
see a little bit better. So. Yeah, I'm ready to go live here, Susie.
I think I'm wait. Okay, now.
Oh, now you're
ready?
Wait.
Okay, now again.
All right, well, just Dust 2, I totally expect to see both these teams bringing their best. Obviously, Complexity has a lot to prove.
They just get W's. I mean, I've watched them do it time after time after time again. It's just W after W after W. So let's see what happens here with San Francisco.
One thing to keep in mind here, OPTX will be starting on the T side, and their opponents will be on the CT side. So OPTX going to try to take it out here on the offensive right away. We saw both the teams there. He sets up that shot right away. And we're going to see if he can hit it. And there you see the smoke coming. He's still going to fire anyway. He fires a second shot, scopes up, fires a third shot. Doesn't look like he's going to get it, but he watches Cat instead. Paradox takes out Ward, and it looks like it's going to be quick moving over to the B. Clown is going to start to insert his way in, throws in a flash. And well, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to now rotate back around, and there's still one guy over there working that area, though. Rambo took out Paradox, and it is now a 4-on-4 situation. War Machine looks like he wants to make his way up Cat, and he's got one member there with him. Throws out a smoke. Let's move on over. Storm watching, and Fraud watching here near A. Now, this could be really interesting. Let's watch Fraud as these guys make their advancement in here. He's going to move around the side. He knows that there's someone there. It's War Machine. War Machine takes him out very, very nicely, and the rest of his team is going to go ahead and rotate in. Now, you can see a lot of fire from behind those boxes, but he's going to go ahead and go for that plant anyway, as he has another member come up from the back. GRT takes out Storm all the way from the back, and I think that is probably going to. Here comes Haynes. Oh, he's going to wait for that one. Yeah, very sneaky. Is there now going to come around the corner? He's got one member out as an escort. Checks down below. Sees one over at Cat. It was Clown. Clown took him out. Haynes is down, but there's still one left. It was
Wow,
Rambo. War Machine gets him.
Very good.
And very, very good indeed. The Optics is now up 1 round, and this is kind of how we saw the other game play out from the T side.
See if
so
they ride
Optics
this
now
win.
up 2 now. They've got, they don't really have that great of a spawn for any sort of a B run, but we'll see what they decide to do. They're going to go for a 3-2 split here. There's 3 guys here as their Clown is escorted by 1 member right there. And we move on in. We heard the op shot over there from the side, but it looks like they're just going to play around in those lower B tunnels. Paradox taken out by Warden as he makes his way. It looked like he was at long A right there, and Fraud is going to make his way up. Let's watch him now. I believe there's one in that double doors. Fraud stuck in the smoke there, but Warden might come around and get him. It looks like that guy rotated around out from those double doors, so it looks like the true target was the cat right here. And here's GRT and the rest of his team. They're going to make their way up. GRT will watch the back, so let's get on the other 2. Rambo's going to watch the ramp, and he sees one back there. Oh, taken out. Fraud will get an op on War Machine all the way from the side. Let's see. Oh, Fraud was taken out. So now Warden coming in from the back. And Warden might be all alone here. He is. It's a 2-on-1 situation right now. So let's see what he's going to do. He's going to pop a smoke.
Oh,
nice. He takes out Clown. That was it. It was a 1-on-1. Another guy must have gone down. Complexity picks up that round. Smart play by Warden. He didn't even need to get the bomb down. He knew he only had a little bit of time.
Yep.
Excuse me. He knew that his opponent wasn't going to be able to get the bomb down.
Around the corner,
so he waited. Right, exactly. So here is Optics once again on the T side. They got a nice little B spawn, so it looks like they might actually go that route. It does look like they have the bomb. So they're going to send through the lower tunnels, and we'll see what they are going to do here. Wow. Clown went right in, and I'm not sure that was the smartest thing to do here. GRT's now going to watch out from the side, and I've just got to sit and watch here. It looks like GRT had a shot possibility, but now he's definitely given away his position. He's probably going to throw out a couple grenades here and see if he can't get the shot again. He fires into nothing, and let's move on over. Now that bomb is still in the B tunnels, so I'm not really sure what this squad is going to plan to do unless this is just a fake. Here we see War Machine making his way in. He knows there's one down below by that ramp, so he's going to send out an HE grenade, try to flush him out into positioning. He moves around, and he sees it. It's Fraud.
Wow.
Fraud gets the op on him. Now Fraud's going to watch the catwalk, but it should not matter because I believe that it is over here, yes. And so what happened is the bomb went down in the B tunnels. Well, now Mo is trying to get in. Mo takes out Haynes. The bomb is still down there. And now Optics Mo has some help here. So the bomb has been picked up. Fraud comes in through the window. He's now opt up, and he's going to set up for this next shot. It won't matter. Paradox got him from the back. He took out Warden. It's a 1-on-3 situation. Complexity looking to be in good shape right now. And they'll get the kill round right there. Actually, I believe that time ran out on that one.
Okay.
But Complexity takes it 2-1 now. And these rounds are, I mean, these guys are using as much of the round time as they need to use, which is very interesting. I think that it means that both teams are very, they're cautious. They know they're going up against a good opponent, and it's just like a DOA or Forza or FIFA. You're going to take the match seriously if you know you're playing against
a lot on the line.
The number 1 or the number 2.
Definitely a lot on the line. So
Mo firing away at those op shots right down the middle once again, and we're going to see some HE grenades. Looks like they hit there. Warden drops Paradox. That must have been at long A. And Clown now coming around the side there. Are we going to have an assault here on the catwalk? I believe the answer is yes. There's 4 members over here. Clown going to make his way in now. Let's move on out to the third person. Mo's going to get the op. Clown just going to get in a position, tosses out a grenade. And they're not committing to this bomb site yet, but Clown does have the bomb. He's down to 60. Oh, he looks like he's rotating around. That might be a quick on over to B. He's going to look through the middle, sees no one. Now going through the B tunnels. Mo ops Fraud. That was over at long A. Storm comes out. He manages to take out 1, 2. Haynes gets another one. B tunnel rush is not successful, and Complexity shuts that down now. It's all up to Mo and I believe Rambo. Let's switch on over. Excuse me, Mo is the last man standing for Optics. Yes, my bad there. So Mo's going to make his way on in, but he doesn't have the bomb, so there's not a whole lot he can do. He's just going to put himself back here, possibly make an exit kill. It won't matter. Storm came through the double doors, took him out. Complexity gets the win, 3-1.
These guys are pumped. That's the one thing about Complexity CS, man. When they start to win, I love to watch them win just for that simple celebration.
It is momentum, dude. It's definitely, they want to play with that momentum. And let's see as we look at this shot right here. And I would guess that Mo's going to go into firing position, see if he can get this one right off the bat. He trains up. Boom. Fired that shot. Looks like it almost hit the shin of that player, but he somehow snuck out of there. Let's move on over. Clown working this B tunnel right here. He's got 2 other members with him. There's a quick rotation possibility right here. And Warden dropped Paradox over at that long A once again. Clown's going to go ahead and make his way in. Warden got another one. That was Mo. Storm gets Clown over in the B tunnels, and that's going to be pretty much shut down here for Optic. War Machine looks like he's stuck in the B tunnels. Warden is right there. He takes out GRT after GRT just took out Rainbow, and now War Machine's going to rotate through the B tunnels. He's got the bomb in his hand. But what is he going to do with it? He is the last man standing here for Optics, and he's going to look through the T-spawn. Nothing there. This would be basically an amazing, amazing feat for War Machine to actually pull this one off here. He's going to come through the door, firing away. He was like a clear shot right there as he's reloading. Storm gets the kill easy, and LA's now up 4-1. Take a look at the scoreboard real quick, the in-game scoreboard. Storm is actually leading the Complexity team, 7 kills, 2 deaths, and Warden's right behind him with 6 and 3. Regular Opper for CS Fraud only has 3 and 2, but we'll see how he warms up here. Usually does get most of his kills you know, on the CT side, defending that A, but you know, he can get a lot down through the middle too. So Optics now in a losing spree here, may have some buying disadvantages here. I see GRT with a Galil, so that means they may not have had as much money to buy, although War Machine did get a kill with the AK, so it might just be split down the middle, some guys suffering more than others. So Optics now going to make the rotation through the middle, now over to Cat. We're following GRT here, and you can see right in front of him, he's scoring the bomb carrier. He's going to find Warden up on that box as GRT takes out Warden after he drops War Machine, but GRT picked up that bomb. And whether or not he decides to go for it, he moves out of the way of that flash, and he's now going to rotate around. He might be stuck here in this Cat, so he's going to come around the corner and have to be very cautious right here. Pulls out a grenade only briefly. Mo takes out Haynes. That's going to make it a 2-on-2, a 2-on-3 now, and he is going to go for it. He gets the bomb down. Good move there for Optics. I do believe that they would have been in a serious money situation had they not won this round. So, you know, it's not over yet. We're going to see what happens. Mo watching long A through the double doors, and that's a really smart move. Let's move on over now. This could be interesting here. Lead player here for CS. Obviously, he's making a lot of shots. He's going to go for it. No. GRT drops Storm. Fraud gets taken out as well. And Optics picks up another round to make it 4-2, but Complexity doing a good job trying to shut down this offense here. And they're going to have to come back to the table with some great T-sided strats. But so far, Complexity, #1 Counter-Strike team from last year.
Well, let me ask something. Like, what are they determined to use for each strat? Like, okay, we're going to call it this strat versus this strat. Is it just like that CS voice in the strat caller's head? I'm going to call it strat now?
Yeah, typically there's one player who's running a strat. We're going to, and they might name it. They might say, you know, this is how we're going to run it. But typically you're talking about splitting your 5 guys into a scenario that's going to let you get into one of the bomb sites. They might say, we're going full force A, we're going to rush B, we're going to split, we're going to fake A, then go B. So there's a lot of different scenarios, and that's why that play caller and that strategical caller is so important, because not only does he have to be able to throw out that first scorebook or that first oh my god, beautiful op there by Fraud, yes, to get it, and that is going to make it 5-2. Back to my thought, Swoozy, as I finish up, basically you've got to not only be able to issue your initial command, but then be able to issue those dynamic commands. If you realize that, oh my gosh, we just took out a guy on B and there's only 2 defenders there, it would be smart to move into that B bomb site. So you've got to be able to call like that.
So you've
got to be able to think on your. You're basically, the team is putting all the responsibility into their hands.
And multiple strats for each round.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely possible. You've got to think on the fly. If they're going for the B tunnels, but then all of a sudden, you know, a huge grenade takes off all the damage of these guys, and, well, they know we're going to B tunnels, so we've got to start working or approach it from a different. So, yeah, it is. A lot of this stuff is happening in real time. So, Mo's going to take out Warden. I believe that was the first kill of the round here. I'm going to watch over here with Haynes as he's watching the B, and there is one out there. But I want to move on over because I believe that this is where the action is, and it is. You see Mo down here in the pit, and this pit's a really, really great place for any player, especially on the T side to be, because you can watch down there, and you can get those long-range op shots and whatnot. So the bomb has gone down near A, so Mo is basically just watching. The Clown is over there as well. War Machine now rotating away from that bomb. He's going to come up. He finds 2. He takes out Storm. Haynes will drop him. Fraud coming in from the back as well, too. He's got his deagle, and now they're going to move their way up the catwalk here. You see Fraud moving in position with the Fraud, or with the op. He does see one behind there. He's going to go ahead, pulls out the shot. Flick op did not hit. and he's going to move in. They're going to have to go for this defusal here. They're going to have to make an attempt for it. Fraud. Oh my God! Through the box, he takes out Paradox. He's going to go quickly for. Oh, and he's taken out by Mo, and Cloud gets him as well. Smart move by Fraud. He knew that there was only seconds to go for that defuse, but OPTX, they basically played possum. They played dead.
Yeah.
They played dead down in that
it.
ramp. I mean, Complexity knew that they were down there.
Yeah.
But they had two options.
Yeah.
They go for the defusal and they take the hit, maybe hope that they miss the shot.
Just let it blow.
Or what they did is Complexity had one guy out to try to like make him the focus, and they got him, but then they just got Fraud right away.
Gotcha.
So I believe it is now 5-3, and that makes this the last round of the first half. Great op there by Fraud as Mo makes his way in through Cat. Fraud takes out Mo as he just sort of leisurely strolls in. Fraud just leisurely opt his face off. So Warden's going to throw up a flash there to help out at Cat. Catwalk, and now he's moving on through. He's firing here at War Machine through the smoke. It looks like they're rotating over to B. It looks like OPTX has made their way into B. Haynes is Haynes takes out War Machine and Clown. GRT has to reload. The pistol comes out. He takes out Haynes. He's going to reload his Deagle, switch back to his AK from behind that box. He knows that he's there. Comes around from the side. GRT takes out Fraud too. And that means that there's only one man remaining. It is a one-on-one situation. Rambo coming in through the back. Rambo coming in through the back of the B tunnels, takes out GRT and makes it 6-3 going into halftime. And I believe we're going to be going no breaks, Woozy.
No break. Hey, let's bring it, man. I'm ready to dance.
No break.
I am ready to. I got my dancing shoes on.
I just got to change jerseys here and switch over. Fantastic rounds there by both players. We're pretty much ready to go. Overall score was 6-3 in favor of Los Angeles Complexity here. We're going into the second half, and the way the second half works, if you're new to this, is basically no, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I got taken off there. I looked like they were about ready to go. It's 12-19 right now after that. So there's still some rounds for Los Angeles to make up right here.
Correct.
It's 6-3 after that win, and we've still got FIFA. Don't forget about that. So if Complexity could pick up a few more rounds here, I mean, look, if they can shut out their opponents on the T side, then they might be able to hit up that lead, and it might be on the shoulders of Cregan and Sturmy. And wouldn't that be interesting?